If you're watching this video, it's because my name's Nick Anderson, and you saw all of my social media started to say Nick Rivers, and you were like, who the is Nick Rivers? So this video is to explain all of that. So first off, I think most people's concern is, what about Nick Anderson and the Skinny Lovers? Nothing's changing there. So Nick Anderson and the Skinny Lovers, still going strong. Band is still going to be a thing. What did change is I want to put out some solo work. I want to do some songs just on my own. And in order to do that, the rational thing would be just be Nick Anderson, right? But if you Google Nick Anderson, you get a basketball player. And then if you Google Nick Anderson musician, you get a way more famous Nick Anderson from a band called The Rex. And a lot of people at my shows are coming up to me and being like, you know, it's so strange that you're playing here because, like, your schedule says you're supposed to be playing, like, this big festival in Arizona. And I'm like, yeah, that's the other Nick Anderson. So I had to do something to distinguish myself. When it was Nick Anderson, the Skinny Lovers part is what helped people be able to find me. But just being Nick Anderson putting out solo work needed something different. So I came up with Nick Rivers because the last 10 years I've lived in river towns, and they've kind of defined my musical taste, the people I've met there, the experiences I've had. First it was the Chippewa River when I lived in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and right now it's the St. Croix River as I live in New Richmond, Wisconsin. And I was on the way home from picking my dog up at the kennel one day, and the song Rivers and Roads came on by The Head and the Heart, and I had been searching for a fake last name for a little while, and I was like, Rivers, I kind of like that. It kind of has the vibe I wanted it to have. It's very Nashville sounding, it's very folky, and the most important part was that it was easily searchable. There's only one other Nick Rivers, and it's a character that Val Kilmer played in, I believe, either the 70s or the 80s. So that is the reason for the name change from Nick Anderson to Nick Rivers. And as Nick Rivers, I am putting out my first single on November 11th. It's called My Mind, and I'm going to tease a little section of it here. Really excited about this song. And once again, I just want to reiterate that Nick Rivers is Nick Anderson, but just easier to find online, and it is going to distinguish me from the stuff that the band is doing so that there's no confusion. And I'm excited for what the band has coming forward, and I'm excited for what I've got coming forward. Anyways, so thanks for listening. I appreciate you. Thanks.
If you walked a mile in my shoes, your socks would drip red. No, it's not my life that's been hard, it's the shoes I choose to walk in. You're still a drug problem, be in the wrong place at the right time, but I got what I wanted.